Long ago, in a peaceful kingdom surrounded by rolling green hills and sparkling rivers, there lived a thoughtful and kind young prince named Rowan. Though he belonged to royalty, he longed for something deeper than a typical royal marriage. He wanted to find a true princess, someone whose heart was sincere, whose kindness was real, and whose spirit was gentle. Many princesses visited the castle over the years, each more glamorous than the last. But despite their jewels, crowns, and elegant manners, something always felt off. Some were rude to the servants, some cared too much about their reflections, and others seemed more interested in the prince's riches than his heart. And so, Prince Rowan waited, hoping destiny would guide the right princess into his life. Meanwhile, the queen, a wise woman with sharp instincts, shared her son's frustration. She believed a real princess had a unique sensitivity, a kind of awareness and gentleness that could not be faked. She told her son,
"A true princess is not measured by her crown, but by her heart."
Still, the queen knew that even the kindest hearts sometimes pretended. So she kept her own secret way of finding the truth, a method so unusual that not even the prince knew about it. One evening, dark clouds gathered across the sky, swallowing the moon and turning the kingdom cold and wet. A heavy storm rolled in, bringing fierce winds and pounding rain. As the lightning flashed, the royal castle glowed like a safe haven atop the hill. Inside, the queen, Prince Rowan, and the servants all gathered around a warm fire, while the storm roared outside. Suddenly, boom, boom, a loud knock echoed through the castle gates. The guards opened the gates cautiously, and to their surprise, there stood a young girl completely drenched, shivering from the cold. Her hair clung to her face, her clothes were muddy, and her shoes were worn from travel. But despite her condition, she carried herself with grace, her eyes warm and humble. With a soft, trembling voice, she said,
"Please, may I have shelter for the night? I am Princess Elara."
The queen exchanged a curious glance with her son. A princess, out in a storm, with no royal escort? Suspicious, yet something about her sincerity touched the queen's heart.
"Elara, my dear, you must be soaked. Come in by the fire." "Thank you. I didn't think I'd make it."
Prince Rowan watched her closely, not out of doubt, but with admiration. She thanked every servant personally, smiled gently, and ate with perfect manners without arrogance. But the queen was not convinced yet.
"Anyone can claim to be a princess,"
she whispered to herself.
"but only a true one can prove it."
That night, the queen prepared her secret test. She took a single small green pea from the kitchen. It looked ordinary, almost silly, but its purpose was extraordinary. She instructed the servants to place the pea on the bare wooden bed frame. Then stack 20 thick mattresses on top, followed by 20 soft feather beds. It became a towering bed, so tall that a small ladder had to be brought in for climbing. The queen thought, if she truly is a princess, she will feel the discomfort of even this tiny pea. Princess Elara was shown to her room. When she saw the towering bed, she politely hid her confusion and simply said,
"Thank you for preparing such comfort for me."
She climbed the ladder carefully, settled on the softest blankets she had ever touched, and then she froze. Something felt wrong. Something tiny, almost invisible, pressed into her back. She shifted, rolled to her side, sat up, lay back down. Nothing helped. The small pressure became a growing ache. It felt impossible that a lump existed beneath so many mattresses, but she felt it clearly. She spent the night tossing and turning, unable to rest as the mysterious discomfort grew sharper and sharper. By morning, she felt sore, exhausted, and bruised as though she'd slept on stones instead of feathers. At sunrise, the queen entered the hall, sipping warm tea. Prince Rowan sat beside her, eager to see how Princess Elara had slept. When Elara entered the room, her tired eyes and stiff posture revealed everything. The queen leaned forward and asked,
My dear, how did you sleep?
Elara hesitated. She didn't want to seem ungrateful, but honesty tugged at her heart. Finally, she spoke softly.
Your Majesty, I'm very thankful for the bed you provided, but something was wrong.
There was a hard lump beneath the mattresses. I could barely sleep at all. I fear my back is bruised. The queen gasped softly, her eyes widening. The prince turned toward his mother, confused. Only then did the queen reveal the test, the single pea placed under 20 mattresses and 20 feather beds. Prince Rowan stared in awe. The fact that Elara had felt it meant only one thing. Her sensitivity was real. She truly was a princess, not just in title, but in heart and nature. Over the next few days, Elara remained in the castle. She treated everyone with kindness, helped the servants with small tasks, and laughed softly with Prince Rowan as they shared stories. The prince found in her everything he had hoped for: genuine kindness, humility, bravery, and grace. And Elara found a friend and companion whose heart matched her own. Soon, word spread across the kingdom. Prince Rowan had found his true princess. The castle was decorated with flowers and lanterns, and the court musicians filled the halls with joyful melodies. The wedding was grand, but it wasn't the jewels or the celebration that made it beautiful. It was the bond between two hearts that had found each other in the most unexpected way. The pea, carefully preserved in a small golden box, was displayed in the Royal Museum for generations. And the story of the tiny pea became a legend, reminding everyone that true nobility comes not from crowns or riches, but from honesty, kindness, and the purity of one's heart. And so, Prince Rowan and Princess Elara lived happily ever after, ruling their kingdom with compassion, wisdom, and love. A love proven by the smallest test of all. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and also hit the notification bell.